At least 11 states are investigating Instagram for targeting kids despite knowing the app could cause harm. Research shows the side effects to the mental health of teens. Reality star Kim Kardashian is helping a women's soccer team in Afghanistan. She paid for the team to fly to Britain. The 30 players and 100 other family members had secured visas, but had no way to get there. And baseball fans in Ohio can now get their hands on the new Cleveland Guardians gear. The team took its biggest step in transitioning away from the Indians to officially be called the Guardians as of today. I just checked, and the merch is online. We'll take a look at your ride with the Kfi in the Sky next.
If you're looking to bail out of your house, say you're just going to move or you're downsizing, you have financial issues, you've inherited a home, a lot of those questions are handled on the law. Usually that means cleaning, painting, repairing, and of course listing it with an agent for 6%. Well, let me give you another way of doing it. Selling your home for a fair price without any of that hassle. No one walks through your house. No prospective buyers while you're gone. Your charts stay on all of your tabletops. And you don't need an appraisal, and you don't pay commission. You get paid in cash, fast, within 10 days or less. That's directbuyers.com. Directbuyers.com. They'll give you an honest, no-obligation offer. Janet and Matt, brother and sister, when you call, you'll talk to Janet. They'll even give you a $15,000 cash advance before closing to help with your move, and they won't ever lowball you. Go to directbuyers.com, directbuyers.com, call 844-242-SELL, directbuyers.com.
Are you paying too much for auto insurance? Visit AAA.com/insurance for a free quote and find out how much you could save. Find competitive rates on auto insurance through the Auto Club. Visit AAA.com/insurance today.
SoCal weather from KFI. Partly cloudy with highs 60s at the beaches to right around 80 inland. This report is brought to you by the Auto Club of Southern California. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. We've got a crash on the 405.
Well, we sure do. Getting up to LAX, which, by the way, is super busy, so be prepared. But northbound 405 to Crenshaw, past the 110, motorcyclists down, got lanes blocked, expect more to close. North 405 was good, coming up from Longbeach, but now getting real slow from the 110. Now, back to the Vincent Thomas Bridge. The best info we're getting, eastbound lane still closed. There's a lot of people on the bridge for some reason, trying to figure out. Wouldn't surprise me if westbound closes as well. For now, Anaheim PCH can work back and forth to Wilmington. Getting into downtown Los Angeles, South Harbor past the 3rd, 4th, 5th exit. Got lane spot there. It's back up almost to Dodger Stadium. Headed downtown, get off at Hill Street before the passage. And Orange County, West 22 past the I-5 City Drive. Most of the freeway shut down. If you can get on the West 22 at Harbor Boulevard, make your way there because west of that, things are all clear. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jeff Boss.
This report is sponsored by Grocery Outlet. The holidays are right around the corner, and your neighborhood Grocery Outlet is your one-stop shop for all your holiday needs. Enjoy big savings on your holiday meal at your local Grocery Outlet.
I'm avoiding the chaos of Black Friday by having someone else do my shopping. So, Mom, here's my list. And now, the top 5 reasons to visit Orlando. Number 5.
Feathers Sports Gym. Just earn 500 points on your rewards card, and you're guaranteed to win up to $100 in cash or a free flat play. Wednesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Number 4.
Game day giveaway. You can win a meal or even concert tickets when you watch football Sundays and Thursdays at Sideline Bar.
3.
Thanksgiving Essentials giveaway. Get a healthy air fryer where you earn 500 points on your rewards rewards card, the 22nd or 23rd.
And the number 2.
We'll splash up to $100 in your ticket pot when any football team scores. Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays in the poker room.
And the number 1 reason.
Relax on Thanksgiving and leave the fun to us. To order your treat, call 866-234-7006.
Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Morongo. Good times.
As parents, we've done everything we can to keep our kids safe, happy, and healthy during this pandemic. From finding the best face masks to making sure their hands are clean. And now we have the best tool to help keep them even safer. The most important thing we can do is vaccinate our kids to protect them against COVID-19. Vaccines have been proven safe and effective for children 5 and up. Talk to your child's doctor or visit myturn.ca.gov to find a vaccine near you. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
See how Super comes standard at the Norm Reed Honda Superstore. If you're planning to sell your vehicle, we buy all makes and models, and we'll give you a super value. Or return your Honda lease to one of our 5 Honda Lease Return Super Centers. Then upgrade from our super selection whether you shop in store, online, or reserve your new Honda. Every new Norm Reed Honda is backed by our exclusive price protection guarantee. With this, if you can find the same new Honda for less within 5 days, Norm Reed will pay you the difference to buy the vehicle back. When Super comes standard, you won't want to shop anywhere else. Visit our super award-winning Norm Reed Honda Superstore location in Huntington Beach, West Covina, the Irvine Auto Center, and the #1 Honda store in the world in the Cerritos Auto Square. Plus, we're now open in Vista. Shop online at normreed.com.
Good job, Ian.
As for Global Honda, new vehicle sales 2020. This Thanksgiving, are you looking for something big on flavor to serve to your family and friends? Here at Cedar Brothers, we recommend you try our beef, bone, and ribeye roast on sale now for just $6.99 a pound. For the perfect size, add bacon-wrapped asparagus and everyone's favorite casserole. Get fresh asparagus at $1.99 a pound and fresh green beans for just 99 cents a pound. And this Mom's famous cranberry sauce with a 12-ounce bag of Ocean Spray cranberries for just $1.99. Cedar Brothers Market wishes you a happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours. Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you. Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Less internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
If you think your dishwasher is only good for cleaning or that your washer or dryer is just for laundry, think again. Those appliances can also reduce your impact on climate change if you make sure not to run them between peak hours of 4 to 9 p.m. Because outside those times, there's more renewable energy for them to use. SCE Time of Use Rate, an easy way to make a change for the better. Visit SCE.com/POU rates for more information.
The gas tax doesn't work because people are getting cars that get more mileage per gallon, so they're not grabbing as much revenue.
Right, so it's a money grab. This crowd pushed the better mileage standards in cars.
Well, now you got what you wanted, and now you want to penalize people for doing it?
John and Ken, weekdays at 2
So now they want to change the rule.
on KFI.
Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Handle Morning Crew, Friday, November 19th. And we finished Handle on the news, Jennifer, Wayne, and me.
No surprise, Shohei Ohtani was unanimously voted the American League MVP yesterday for a 2-way season not seen since Babe Ruth. Bryce Harper got it for the National League. But Shohei Ohtani, it didn't matter if he was hitting, if he was pitching. He was just firing on all
He
cylinders.
is the second player that has ever pulled that off.
He's amazing.
It's unbelievable. I mean, you never thought it would happen in the modern era. He is Babe Ruth level without the drinking and the prostitutes and all that and the racism. It is pretty amazing, and he got all 31st place stars. You know, he was the AL Rookie of the Year. Right. In the league.
Right.
You know, from Japan. I mean, now that they can build a team that can win a championship.
Who was that, by the way?
Do we know? I don't believe that he's fluent. Right. Well, like Fernando Valenzuela, remember him? I remember his first season, didn't speak a word. Then later on he learned, but they bring in players. The Dodgers are very good at this. Is really breaking new ground. Jackie Robinson, Fernando Valenzuela, the Hispanic Latino players, now Sahel Tommy. All right, let's move on. Wow. There's a high school, it's not a very big high school, but their football team has been killing it this season. They are 11-0. Any high school varsity football team that goes 11-0 has to be very proud. But in this case, now with a chance at a division championship, it's the California School for the Deaf. Everybody says, including the coach. Yeah, so
Where the train?
When he thought, he said,
Where the train?
well, handoff. Well, come on, man. They communicate with sign language. And I just want to say something. It's not, to me, the fact that they're all deaf is not even the thing that makes it impressive. You only have about 400 students. How many high schools? Yeah, who are that small of a student body?
Yeah, because that's it out.
Now, but keep in mind, you can actually, and I read about this, you can actually argue that there's an advantage for a football team for the players to be deaf. Because sign language, of course, is the way they speak. They use sign language a lot faster than you speak. I mean, they're going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And their sense of perception, their seeing is really to a new level. So little bits of language that you normally wouldn't be able to discern with someone speaking, you can catch it instantly. And it obviously works. Yeah, and the coach even said specifically, we use our eyes more. Yeah. Because of it, and it helps. But man, it's a great team from a small school. Yeah, well, it's a pretty impressive story, really. It's a Cinderella story. Yeah. So I want them to. How do you say we put our game faces on in sign language? I don't. And even if I did, nobody would see it because we're on radio.
I read different articles from a different reporter. They were describing what it was like to be at the practice, I guess, of this team. And they said it was fascinating. Normally you go to a high school football practice, and they're yelling calls out at each other, and there's a lot of, the smacks and the grunts and the yells and the whatever. They said it was silent, other than the football actually hitting, or the guys actually hitting each other, that it was practically silent on the field. Wouldn't that be fascinating?
Yes, it's really strange, and yeah, it would be fascinating.
All right, well, I'm sure Border Patrol agents have had things thrown at them before, and there was specifically a Border Patrol agent struck multiple times in the Otay Mountain area in San Diego County, but the rocks were thrown at him by a naked guy who, I guess they fired a gun at him after he hit this agent in the head multiple times with rocks. They didn't get him, but they did get this 29-year-old naked guy in custody, and he was taken to the hospital for minor injuries.
Weird story. Well, a young man who pleaded guilty to charges of rape and sexual abuse in connection with assaults on 4 different teenage girls has probation. No prison. The judge saying a prison sentence for now 20-year-old Christopher Belzer would be inappropriate. He was a teenager also when he committed these crimes, and what happened here is, he was caught, he was charged. And the first thing is they gave him a very sweet plea deal. They allowed him to plead to some lesser serious charges. Then he violated his probation by bypassing the filter on his computer that was blocking the porn and admitted that he was watching porn. So he comes back, what do we do with you now? And this judge still says, still no prison. And I think there was... And one of the victims, the lawyer for one of the victims said that the victim, after this happened and this guy again escaped any jail time, threw up in the ladies' room. So emotionally upset. Yeah, it's just one of those crazy decisions by judges that you just don't understand. I mean, the backlash of this is crazy. And the presiding judge must be getting pressure like crazy, asking, what do you have this guy on the bench? What are you doing with this guy? I think you're going to see some moves against this Matthew J. Murphy of the Niagara County Court, where there's going to be a move to either And I don't know specifically what prevents Ab to have him thrown out or to have him not reelected when it's time. It's going to follow him.
Can we end with number 19? Because since 1989, even if you're not a fan of the show, this show, the promos for it, or commercials, whatever, have been running on your TV.
All right, no, The Simpsons is not ending anytime soon. In fact, it's just been renewed for another couple of years. However, the current producer, Algie, did say he had a big idea for how to end the series, and that it would be the first episode, they go to a Christmas pageant. That's the very first episode of The Simpsons. So then the last episode of the series would end with them going to the same Christmas pageant, creating a never-ending loop of the lives of the Simpsons. Here's the problem. Heisenberg, the Heisenberg principle. If you say it, it makes it less likely to happen. And he even said, now that I've explained what I wanted to do...
The 2012 Chevrolet Express 3500 combines ample...
It's a little leak about the thinking of the producer of the show if and when that series ever ends.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting idea. No, as we know, no series will ever end as wonderfully as Newhart. Yeah. I always thought the Heisenberg principle is when something gets caught in your throat. And, no, that's a Heisenberg.
Discerning
You have to
drug.
do the Heimlich. Oh, I always get it's
Tree house.
Okay, I was going to say it's almost the same, but actually it's not. What
It's
has
not
one
even
thing
close.
to do with the other? Coming up, Jim Ryan, ABC News correspondent in Kenosha, Wisconsin, talking about the jury on the Kyle Rittenhouse case and just what's going on with the case.
2011 Chevrolet Express 3500.
And we'll do that when we come back.
2011 Express 3500 is built with the strength and dependability to handle just about any job.
Kfi everywhere.